In the cold expanse of the Sea of Japan, where the horizon blurs into a misty blue and the waters have long been a crossroads of empires, a new chapter in military cooperation is unfolding. China and Russia are staging their most ambitious joint naval exercise yet, Joint Sea 2025. This operation is not just a display of military might, but a carefully orchestrated message to the world. Launched on August 1st, the exercise brings together some of the most advanced warships and submarines from both nations. These vessels are conducting complex maneuvers, simulating real-world combat scenarios, and testing the limits of their interoperability, far from their home ports, in waters that have become a focal point of global attention. These drills are more than routine. They're a bold statement of unity between two global powers at a time of heightened international tension. The symbolism of officers from both countries standing side by side, their flags flying together, is impossible to ignore. With the war in Ukraine still raging and US-China rivalry intensifying across the Indo-Pacific, every military maneuver is watched with suspicion and concern. The world is on edge, and these exercises are taking place against a backdrop of shifting alliances and unresolved conflicts. The sight of Chinese and Russian vessels operating seamlessly together signals a deepening strategic bond. Their ability to coordinate, communicate, and execute joint missions is a clear sign that their partnership is evolving beyond mere symbolism. This partnership is now a defining feature of modern geopolitics, and these naval drills are its most visible symbol. Analysts around the world are debating what this means for the balance of power in Asia and beyond. Understanding these exercises is key to grasping today's shifting power dynamics. Why now? What are they practicing? Are these drills a rehearsal for future conflicts, or a calculated move to deter rivals and reassure allies? And how do the US and its allies view this growing collaboration? For Washington and its partners, these joint drills are a wake-up call, a reminder that the strategic landscape is changing rapidly, and that new coalitions are forming in response to global uncertainty. As we break down Joint Sea 2025, we'll examine the hardware involved, the official justifications offered by both governments, and the broader implications for regional security. The ships, submarines, and advanced weapon systems on display are as much about deterrence as they are about cooperation. But beyond the press releases and public statements, what are the real motivations behind this show of force? Is it about countering Western influence, securing vital sea lanes, or sending a message to domestic audiences back home? We'll also look at how neighboring countries like Japan are reacting. For Tokyo, these exercises are a source of anxiety, prompting increased patrols and diplomatic outreach to allies. By placing these drills in the broader context of global events, from the ongoing war in Ukraine to rising tensions in the South China Sea, we can see their true significance. They are not isolated incidents, but part of a larger pattern shaping the future of international relations. This is the story of two powerful nations drawing closer, forging a partnership that could reshape the global order, and the world is watching with anticipation and concern. Let's dive into the ships, strategies, and stakes of Joint Sea 2025. We'll explore the technology, the tactics, and the geopolitical calculations driving this unprecedented cooperation. The future of international security may be taking shape right now on these contested waters, where every maneuver, every alliance, and every decision could alter the course of history. Joint Sea 2025 is more than just a display of cutting-edge naval power. It's a demonstration of evolving strategy and international cooperation on the high seas. This year's exercises bring together some of the most advanced warships and technology from both China and Russia, highlighting not only their military capabilities, but also their willingness to operate as a unified force. China's Navy has deployed its formidable Type 052D guided missile destroyers, the Shaoxing and Urumqi. These ships are equipped for a wide range of missions, including air defense, anti-ship warfare, and precision land attack operations. Their presence signals China's commitment to projecting power and protecting its interests far from its own shores. The Shihu rescue ship, with its advanced life-saving equipment and specialized crew, highlights the complexity and realism of the drills. It's not just about combat. Rescue and humanitarian capabilities are being tested as well. Russia's Pacific Fleet brings its own strengths, joining the exercise with the anti-submarine ship Admiral Tributes and the missile-armed corvette Rezki. These vessels are designed to hunt submarines and deliver powerful missile strikes, adding a crucial layer to the joint task force. The Igor Belousov, a state-of-the-art deep-sea rescue vessel, underscores the trust and technical cooperation between the two navies. Its participation ensures that even the most challenging underwater emergencies can be addressed together. Together, these ships form a balanced, highly capable force, able to respond to a wide range of threats and scenarios. Their seamless coordination at sea is a testament to months of planning and joint training. The exercises include joint anti-submarine warfare, air defense coordination, and live-fire artillery drills. These war games are designed to simulate real combat conditions, pushing crews and commanders to their limits. Practicing submarine rescue operations together signals a deepening partnership, as both navies learn to rely on each other in life-or-death situations beneath the waves. These are not just war games, they're about building real operational trust, sharing tactics, and learning to communicate effectively under pressure. The complexity of these drills shows both nations are preparing for high-stakes scenarios, where coordination and quick decision-making could make all the difference. This is a partnership moving beyond symbolism into genuine military integration, with joint planning, shared command structures, and a focus on interoperability. The message is clear. China and Russia are ready to operate together far from home and prepared to face whatever challenges the future may bring. Officially, Beijing and Moscow insist Joint Sea 2025 is purely defensive. They call it routine, not aimed at any third country, and stress its focus on maritime security and peace. Search and rescue and anti-piracy drills are highlighted as evidence of peaceful intent. Both governments frame the exercises as transparent and in line with international law. The message: this is business as usual, not provocation. But the world isn't so easily reassured. Experts see a deeper purpose behind these drills. Joint Sea 2025 is a clear signal to the US and its allies. China and Russia are united in challenging the US-led order. The focus on high-end warfare, anti-submarine, anti-missile, shows growing sophistication and trust. Sharing sensitive tactics suggests real operational integration. Conducting these drills near Japan and South Korea is a direct challenge to US influence in the region. Planned joint naval patrols in the Pacific hint at a more persistent, visible partnership. This isn't just practice, it's about reshaping the security environment. The China-Russia bloc is becoming a new force on the world stage. Joint Sea exercises began in 2012 as symbolic gestures, aimed at showcasing the growing camaraderie between China and Russia. Over the past decade, these exercises have evolved significantly. They've grown larger, more complex, and more frequent, reflecting the deepening military cooperation between the two nations. More than half of all China-Russia joint drills have happened in just the last 6 years, indicating a rapid acceleration in their collaborative efforts. The focus of these drills has shifted to the Pacific, aligning with both nations' strategic ambitions in this crucial region. This shift underscores their intent to project power and influence far beyond their immediate borders. Advanced scenarios like anti-submarine warfare and missile defense now feature regularly in these exercises, showcasing their growing military sophistication and readiness. Sharing sensitive procedures and tactics demonstrates a new level of trust and interoperability between the Chinese and Russian forces. These drills are no longer just political theater. They're about building real combat capability and ensuring that both nations are prepared for any potential conflict. As US pressure mounts in the region, China and Russia find more common ground, strengthening their military and strategic partnership. Their joint exercises are now a cornerstone of their no-limits partnership, symbolizing their commitment to mutual defense and cooperation. The message is clear: this alliance is here to stay, and their military collaboration will continue to grow in the coming years. Regional anxiety is rising. Japan sees Joint Sea 2025 as a direct threat to its security, especially with ongoing disputes over the northern territories. Tokyo warns of a new crisis era, drawing parallels to the Ukraine conflict. Taiwan and the Philippines worry that a stronger China-Russia partnership could embolden Beijing's territorial ambitions. The European Union fears destabilization in Asia, linking China's support for Russia in Ukraine to broader global risks. For many, these drills are more than military exercises. They're a symbol of an emerging alliance that could upend the regional order. The sense of insecurity is spreading far beyond East Asia. The world is watching and the stakes are rising. Joint Sea 2025 unfolds against the backdrop of the Ukraine war and US-China rivalry. China's economic support for Russia has deepened mistrust with the West. These drills are a physical demonstration of that partnership despite Western pressure. The US is strengthening alliances like AUKUS and the Quad to counter China. Beijing and Moscow see this as containment, and are pushing back. This tit-for-tat dynamic echoes the Cold War, fueling a dangerous cycle of escalation. Each side's moves prompt the other to respond, hardening divisions. The China-Russia drills are a key move in this global chess game. The world is becoming more polarized and less predictable. Joint Sea 2025 is more than a military exercise. It's a signpost for the future. China and Russia are building real interoperability and mutual trust, challenging the existing security order. For the US and its allies, this is a wake-up call, prompting increased defense spending and closer cooperation. The world is dividing into competing blocs, making diplomacy harder. Expect more complex, far-reaching exercises and joint patrols in the years ahead. The China-Russia partnership is reshaping the global balance of power. Officially defensive, these drills send a message of defiance and strength. The ripples will be felt for years, influencing military planning and global stability. The future of international security may be decided on these contested seas.